Hi ladies, so you saw I just did a thing. I cut 5 inches off my hair, and my hair actually grew very long, and when I straighten it, it is absolutely longer. Again, I do have naturally curly hair, so they do curl up, but I was just getting a little annoyed with my hair, especially because I've just been putting it in high ponytails. My hair would be like good for 2 days after I wash it and straighten it, and I think also now that my Dyson broke and still have to see if that can be replaced or not, it's just takes longer for me to dry my hair when I wash it at night. And it's just, now that the weather's getting warmer, like it's warmer, it's hot, more humidity, especially in Chicago, we do have a lot of humidity, that, and with all the rain that we've been having, that my hair tends to get super like frizzy, and it just becomes so voluminous with the volume from the humidity and frizz. And so I just wanted to cut my hair, give it a good chop, so that also I feel like my hair has gotten a little denser, and I want it to grow back healthier, thicker, stronger. I want it to be like shiny and just overall healthy. And so I gave it a good chop. It's been a while since I've cut it this short. I didn't want to go too short. I just wanted to still keep it fairly long but not too short. And so I think this is like the good length for spring, summer, especially when it gets hot and warm. It's just going to be easier for me to style, to maintain, for the curls to hold, and just right now. And then I have like, so pretty much it's all one length, and she did like a round shape. She didn't do like a deep like U. It's only when I have longer hair that it's better, and then more face framing. But since it did cut 5 inches off, it's just one length, and then I just have these little guys right here in the front, which is actually nice. So it gives a little bit more shape to my face with these just like front pieces. And then when I put it up too, this looks really cute too, to have that down or like to curl. But yeah, so I'm liking this. Let me know what you guys think. But I love it. It just feels so much better, and this is just going to save me so much time for drying, styling, and just in the warm weather not to have to deal with my hair, but I can keep my hair down more and not put it in a ponytail. So anyways, I am out running some errands, so I just had my hair cut. Now I'm gonna go to get some groceries, and then I wanted to go to the antique store that I love in the suburbs that I talked about, where I've gotten 2 amazing oil paintings and other finds. And so I want to go back and check, since it's on my way back home to the city. And so it's the perfect time. And so yeah, so let's get going. Hi ladies, I am back home, and I went to the grocery store, so I got some groceries, and I went to the antique store like I mentioned, and then I also hit up Nordstrom. It was on the way home, so it was actually nice for me to just like stop by. There was some products I wanted to check out at Nordstrom that is not available at Sephora. And again, there's been a lot more new brands, or brands that you like, Louboutin, their makeup, their fragrances. You have Prada as well, and of course Victoria Beckham, so I had to go and check out the Victoria Beckham. And yeah, just the fragrances. I just went in to get my La Mer lip treatment, and they came out with 2 new shades. So I had Cocoa that finished, and now I got a color Terra, and it is so beautiful. But I'm gonna unpack everything, but before I do that, I wanted to quickly show you my outfit because you guys didn't really see what I was wearing. So this was the look for today. This is actually my new Aritzia coat. So I finally wanted to show you this. You only saw part of it, not the whole thing, but it is this beautiful dark olive green trench coat with this beautiful like plaid, not gingham style, but plaid lining inside design, and it has again the same color theme as my quince. It's blue, brown, ivory, and then there's also a hidden pocket in here. I got compliment on this too, and then it's just beautiful like Italian twilling, but this is more structured. It's a little thicker than my quince one. My quince one is slightly thinner, not as heavy as this one. This one is slightly thicker, more structured, similar silhouette, which I loved of the quince. I love my navy one. And then I love this dark olive green, still less than the Cezanne one. So say the Cezanne one is still slightly more than this, but just I paired it with my H&M blouse that I had gotten last summer, end of last summer, and I wore my Levi's wedgie straight jeans, and I actually wore the size 29 today because I'm about to get my menstrual and I just was already feeling bloated, and so I just wanted to wear something a little more comfortable, not too fitted. And then my GH Bass shoes in the cognac color. And then I did take my Strathberry kite midi tote, and so that's what I had on today. And so this was the outfit, and it just looks so gorgeous. And again, this can you can roll the sleeves just like the quince one, and it gives that beautiful pattern just rolled up, and again it just looks so chic. And again, I can wear it unrolled, and I had to actually go down a size. So I had ordered originally the small, like my hands, it was just like way too oversized, and my hands, you couldn't even see my hands. So I had to go down a size, and so the extra small is perfect. It still has plenty of room, so as we go back to autumn and winter. Obviously I wouldn't wear this in winter, but this is the perfect like autumn and spring jacket, trench coat. And so when autumn comes back around, this will be really nice with like sweaters underneath. And even right now, because today the temperature dropped a little bit, it's sunny, but it is a bit cooler, and the next 2 days it's going to drop even more, so it's going to be really cool and chilly the next 2 days. So I'm definitely going to wear some sweaters, some knit cashmere sweaters underneath to keep me nice and warm, but since this is slightly thicker and more structured, this is going to keep me nice and warm. But it's just so beautiful, and I wanted to get some different colors to add to my coat collection since I don't have too many and I've always stick to the neutrals, but I wanted to slowly add in more of those colors. And it just, you know, now I have 5 trench coats, but it's nice because every day I can just pick something new, a different trench coat that goes with the outfit, and this is going to be like a nice complement and like a touch of color. And this is such a beautiful earthy color. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can hear like the wind, it is howling. But here is a closer look to my hair, and I'm absolutely loving this. It just looks so nice, and I feel like it's going to be so much easier again to maintain and style in drying time, and it just looks so healthy. It just looks so nice, and the way it just like curves and curls at the bottom, it looks so good. But yeah, I have a package downstairs that I'm gonna get, and then I wanted to quickly show you guys what I got from the antique store. Only found a couple of things, but they're beautiful pieces. So I got the remaining Sephora online order, and so I unboxed it and just put it in my Nordstrom bag, because I also got a few products that I picked up whilst I was at Nordstrom today. So let me show you everything that I got. And of course, as I showed you, I made a big Sephora haul this time because there was just so much that I ran out of all at one time and needed replenishment on. So the first one, of course, is my LMA resurfacing facial pads. Again, these are the best, they're amazing, and I use these every single night, and so I definitely picked it up during Sephora sale because you're just gonna save so much more. So that was the first thing. And then I also got actually a new eye patch from Peter Thompson. So it's this green one, not the gold one. So the gold one, the 24 karat gold one, is more for firming and lifting, and I definitely don't have that issue, and especially since I already have my eye creams that kind of help with that. What I really wanted was something to help with my puffiness, tired, fatigued eyes. And this one, so Peter Thompson actually has multiple different eye patches based on your needs. So there's one for hydration, there's one for anti-aging, there's one for lifting and firming, which is the 24 karat gold one, and then this green one is actually for depuffing and tired, fatigued eyes. And it has cucumber, it's called a cucumber detox, and it is very hydrating because these are all hydrogels. And pretty much, ooh, drop the little like spoon that's in there to help you, so it's like this little spatula thing to help you scoop your eye patches. But let me open this. I always forgot that was in there, but it looks like this. So they're green, and so the ones I had were gold. So I switched to this. Instead of getting that one, this is what I really needed. And this is, again, I already tried it and last night, so this one actually was picked up in the store, so I didn't get to show you guys this one, but this is so good because I already used it this morning, and it was just phenomenal, and my eyes look so much better. So definitely gonna stick to getting this one. And then I also went back and exchanged my Caudalie resveratrol because I needed the refill. As I mentioned, I had picked up the entire bottle, and they have just the refill. Since I already have the bottle, this is how you don't waste packaging. And so this is the refill for the resveratrol serum. And again, as I mentioned, this is or if I didn't mention, this is a retinol alternative because it is clean, it is vegan, and it is just incredibly hydrating. It helps with firming and toning. And so this is just convenient, and so you just break the seal and then you squeeze all of this into the bottle, and that is it. So this is the refill, and absolutely love this serum. I couldn't go without it. So then I have so many products here, but this is the Ranavath hair gloss mask that I mentioned, and so this is part of my hair routine, hair wash day routine. And you don't need to use this every time you wash your hair. Oh, actually I do. So I do use it every time I wash my hair, and it's just incredible. So it just is like that third step, and it does truly help. And this is the mask. It is so good. It smells just like the shampoo and conditioner, and it really works. My hair is so shiny, so silky, so soft. It helps with taming all the frizz. Hydration is key. This helps so much with hydration. And you do need to break the seal here so you can squeeze the product out. So I can't really smell this. I was trying to smell it, but it smells just like the shampoo and conditioner, and is so good. So that is what else. That is something else that I got from Sephora. I'm just putting all of this stuff since I have everything sitting in my lap. And then let me show you what else I got from Sephora. So I did get a new, oh yeah, so this is the brand Skylar or Seekler. Let me know how it's actually pronounced. But this was the other body care that I had mentioned, debating between this one and Salt and Stone, and I ended up going with the Salt and Stone body wash. But this hand cream was so intensely hydrating. It was cooling. It was, it also smells amazing. So they have different scents. And this one is in the Sacred Santal and is absolutely beautiful. So let me just show you. So this is the hand cream. Just like look at the packaging. That just looks so gorgeous. And it smells amazing. They ran out in store, so that's why I had to order it online. Like some of these stuff, they didn't have it in store because people were already buying it, and it smells, oh my god, it smells so good. So I needed a new hand cream to carry with me because I like to have one in my bag. I like to have one at work, at my desk. And so I have my little mini Caudalie one. I have my Sahajan hand cream, which is amazing and a game changer. Really helped, I said, with my eczema on my hand and dryness and blisters, as well as now this one. I had my Aesop one, I had my Salt and Stone one. Those finished, and they weren't as hydrating as I wanted them to be. This one was extremely hydrating, and it just smells so good. And it was, they have other scents too that you just have to like go and like smell them for yourself. So again, oh my gosh, it's just incredibly cooling and hydrating, and it smells it's like that beautiful woodsy, musky, earthy tones that I absolutely love and I always like gravitate towards. And oh my gosh, this is so good. But just, they have a bigger size for like full body lotion, so there's a much bigger size as well that you can get. They have the body wash, so I'll see how I like this and see if I end up getting the body wash. But for now, I got this one. And again, the packaging, there was a red one, and the scent, I wanted to love it, especially with the packaging since it's red. But the scent, it was good, but it wasn't like, my heart wasn't, you know, like I wasn't so excited about the scent. And it just wasn't as good as this one, even though I love the packaging of the red one. But yeah, so there's like this one, the red, green, orange, and like a vanilla one. So yeah, but check it out. This is such a good, like their skincare was just like amazing. I also got a new brush that I wanted to add to my Hourglass collection, since I love my Hourglass brushes. They are the best brushes I've used thus far, aside from my, like, even better than my Laura Mercier ones. But these are just, they're so good. And I wanted to show you, this is the blush brush. So I wanted something that I could use for both blush and powder blush, basically. And oh, let's see. I think this, you have to break the seal, I guess, for this one. So this is the brush, and it is, again, so soft, so beautiful. And this is gonna be perfect to just grab that like powder bronzer or blush and just pat. But also, I just felt like, since this is smaller and this is a blush brush, that my new Jones Road cheeks and lip product, I think this will be perfect for those little, instead of using the bigger foundation one for my cheeks, I think this is going to be perfect for just dabbing, just for the blush. And so yeah, so I wanted a new one. I'm still gonna have my Laura Mercier one because I think that one is still really good, but I wanted to try this one. And so this is the new brush that I'm going to test out, and we'll do, again, a full makeup of all the new products together as well. And then what else did I get from Sephora? So I also got my niece the Westman Atelier mascara, so she can have her own clean vegan mascara, since I love this one. This is so cute, perfect for her to like start with her mascara journey. And this is such a good one, and I love this. And so I actually should have bought another one for myself too, because why not? So I have a backup. But that is what I got for my niece. And then what else did I get? Yes, so from IndieWile, again, so proud that they're finally at Sephora. So this is the Moon Hair, let me actually cut this because it's sealed. All right, so this is the IndieWile Moonlight Growth Hair Hair Density Scalp Serum. And so this is amazing. I tried it, I had used this before, so I got it again because, as I said, the reason why I also chopped my hair 5 inches was because I really want to help it grow back to a fuller, thicker hair. So I just wanted to start fresh again and help my hair grow, just like thicker, fuller, healthy. And this is a night treatment, and it is, again, pretty much gonna help with new hair growth. It's a scalp treatment, and it is so nice. It smells amazing. But this is the bottle, and it's very like water-based, liquidy, similar to the Keratos 8-hour night serum, like I had mentioned. So it looks like this, and we'll do, you know, a hair routine vlog as well. And it smells so good. It's just very like clean and fresh, so good. And this has all of the Ayurvedic actives and super herbs. And so I'm excited to use this again. I just really wanted my hair to grow back, and you just apply 1 to 2 doses to clean dry scalp, massaging thoroughly until the formulation has absorbed. And then we recommend this product as an overnight treatment for optimal results, this product is lightweight enough to remain on your scalp until your next wash day. So this is, again, really good. And so part of my Indie hair ritual now, I have the oil, I have the hair wax stick, and now the overnight scalp growth serum treatment. And so this is really good. I wanted to go back to this one because, again, sticking to the hair care routine, so I wanted to stick to the Indie one since that's what I use and it works for my hair. And it was a debate between the Keratos or this one, but I ended up going with this one. And then the last thing, I believe, oh no, 2 more things from Sephora. So these are the Summer Fridays eye patches. So for traveling, these are the best. And so I got this because I ran out. And when I travel, this is what I use. And again, these are individually packed. And so you get like individual pouches like this. And it is perfect for when you're traveling. I also have the exfoliating pads that I had mentioned, and so now that I think about it, I should have also gotten that, which I still can order right now because we still have a few days left. By the time you see this, the sale will be done. But yeah, so these are amazing, perfect for traveling. Just throw it in your bag, easy. You just take however many you need. Unfortunately, I wish they had a bigger box of this, just like the facial pads, exfoliating pads, instead of just 6 pairs. So 6 separate pouches, you get 2 obviously for 2 eye patches. So I wish that there was a bigger box of this because that would just be amazing. So Marie Antoinette, please make a bigger one. And then I got a new fragrance, and so it is from this new brand, Lore. They're clean, they're vegan, very unique. So it's called Somewhere But Nowhere, and I did test this out and smelled it in store, sprayed it on myself, and left it on the rest of the day, and it smelled so beautiful. It has ingredients in here, the notes that I usually, again, gravitate towards those warm, musky, woodsy, spicy scents. And it has cardamom in here, which I love. It has tea, it's different. And the packaging also is absolutely beautiful. So let me at least show you the bottle so you guys can see the bottle. So this is the packaging. Again, very minimalistic on this side, but the packaging was absolutely stunning and beautiful. And they have only like 3 or 4 fragrances, and they're different colored bottles, but this is the one I got. So it almost looks black, but it's actually a very dark burgundy color. And I'm so excited. And it says here, have you met my friends and foes? It's me, myself, and I. And it's so, so cute. And so on camera, but you can see here, so now it's like that dark burgundy color, which I absolutely love. And this scent is just, it is so beautiful. It is spicy, musky, warm, woodsy scents in here. And again, I just want to look at the notes again. I know that it's cardamom. It's so it's American cedarwood, black tea, cardamom, carrot seeds, worn in leather, and wildflower honey. And I believe, but to me, what it smells like is like a spicy vanilla masala chai is the best way I can describe it. It smells like that, and it's just so good. And just like, look at this packaging. So, so stunning. I'm so excited. I love these types of scents. And oh my goodness, like this is gonna be a new fave. I absolutely love this packaging. It is just so gorgeous. Such a beautiful, clean, vegan brand. And it was only $92 for this size bottle, $92. So definitely check them out and smell their scents. They do have like the travel size bottles, which is really nice and convenient too. And similar color packaging, but just slimmer. And so beautiful. And it just smells amazing. All right, now to the Sephora. I only got a few things from Sephora. And the first one is actually my La Mer lip treatment. And so I went to pick up the new shade. So I loved the cocoa one. And they came out 2 new shades. And there was one that was called Terra. And it almost looked like a brick red color. And it's so pretty. And I tried it on in store and immediately got it because it was just so stunning. So again, it's the same packaging, but I want to show you the color. So again, these are the lip treatments from La Mer. Super hydrating. They have the miracle broth in it to help here nourish your lips. But it is this beautiful, like terracotta brick red, almost like color. And it is buildable. It is so beautiful. This like immediately is going in my makeup bag. This is so good, and immediately you'll feel like the nourishment. And then I did also pick up, because I was saying that I was disappointed with all the lip products out there because they don't have a lot of pigment, a Victoria Beckham lip gloss. So this is the Posh Gloss in the shade Fizz. And I did actually try a darker shade in store, which was actually like a really nice like mauve-y brown shade, which is like nice for like autumn and winter. But I actually went for this like lighter color, which I'm gonna show you guys, and it is gonna be beautiful, very similar to like the lipstick I already have and the lip liner. And from not gonna lie, I already have some on because I couldn't wait, I had to try it on. But I just want to show you, you can actually see it on my lips. Like, this is what I mean. I already have pigmented lips, but I want it to actually show. I don't want it to just be glossy, a light tint. And this does not feel sticky at all. Feels super weightless. Doesn't feel like I have anything on my lips. Just like a really hydrating balm is how it feels. Not like your typical gloss. And it's super shiny, hydrating, intensely hydrating. It just really feels like a balm. And so I absolutely love this. And this is perfect for spring and summer. I wanted something a little lighter. Instead of a lipstick, more of a gloss, but that is like, this is like perfect. It feels more like a balm than anything, and it's gorgeous. Okay, and my battery's gonna die soon. So the last thing I got from Victoria's Secret is actually their newest launch, which is the Color Wash. These are liquid bronzing drops, and it looks like this. And we'll do a makeup together with all these new products. So it's like this. This is absolutely groundbreaking, very innovative, revolutionary. This is amazing. And literally they're like drops. So I'm just gonna just show you quickly. And it just, look at that. It's water-based, and it's gonna soak up into your skin. So it's not gonna sit on top of your skin. And it's just gonna give you this beautiful skin-like bronze, sun-kissed skin-like bronze. And it's buildable, and it is stunning. So that is what I got, and we will do a full face together and test it out. But absolutely love this product, and I immediately bought it when I saw it, and it feels so weightless. I can't even feel it on my hand. But anyways, that was everything I got. Good morning, ladies. I've just completed my skincare, and I've sat down because, as promised, I wanted to do my makeup with you with all of my new makeup products. And I actually forgot to share from my Sephora haul that I also picked up my Caudalie Vino Perfect serum. And this serum, this is the like new jumbo size, which I'm so happy about. They came out with a jumbo size, and this is 1.6 ounces versus the 1 ounce, and I absolutely love this. I've been using this for over 20 years. Literally, when Caudalie had the original packaging, this was the first serum product, because I've mentioned this before, like so many other products I've tried to help with dark spots, hyperpigmentation, scarring, to literally clear that up. And back in my mid-20s, when I was going through a lot of breakouts with acne, and I did not get acne actually in high school, I actually got it in university. And so I was struggling to find something to really help get rid of all of the dark spots and scarring from the acne. This was the only product that helped back then, and it still works to this day. Over 20 years later, like reformulated to make it even better, and it is so incredibly hydrating. So this was actually the first product to help with dark spots and hyperpigmentation and scarring, and it really works. And so it's magic in a bottle. And before I started using like my Ranavat and Sahajan face oils that have Ayurvedic ingredients that really help with all of that, Caudalie Vino Perfect was the first one over 20 years ago that actually, like almost 20 years ago, that actually worked. So this is why I picked it up, and this is what I gave to my niece as well, now that she's going through her own acne journey as she's starting to go through puberty and breaking out and scarring, and it has literally transformed her skin. So highly recommend, one of my faves. And then also, I forgot to share that with my La Mer lip treatment that I got, the lady was, associate was so nice. She just gave me some samples of the La Mer treatment lotion as well as the lifting firming serum. And so just a nice way, again, I love these little travel pouches. I like to keep them because for travel, just makes it easy. You can try new products like this and save space in my travel case, my beauty case. But let's get into the makeup and my new routine and trying all these new products live with you guys. All right, so the lighting is a little bit better now, but just wanted to show you. So this is the Victoria Beckham foundation drops, and it is perfect complexion match, but also it just looks like I put skincare on. It just looks really glowy, looks like my skin, and that's exactly what I want. And yeah, so that is something, again, it's just like try products out, see what works for your skin, because again, it's going to be different for everybody. And this is what I always tell like my sister, my mom, my cousins, my friends. I do not ever say like don't like use this product. Like, you have to find what works for you, because everyone's skin is different, and based on your skin type, like, you know, something might work for you that doesn't work for me. And so I would always say to at least try a product out and see if it is good for you. I just went in with my Westman Atelier concealer. Again, this is skincare infused, which I absolutely love. And again, it doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it feels so weightless and hydrating, again, which I need, especially around the eyes. And it just blends. Again, I like to be true to color. This is slightly lighter than my skin tone, just like a tint lighter, just to help with that brightness underneath the eyes. But for the most part, again, all depends on what you're looking for. I like my concealer to be true to skin, just like a hint lighter, not too light, because I don't want to look like I have two different shades going on my face. I know some people do like having it a little bit, like at least one shade lighter for brightness, and if that works for you, great. But for me, I like it to be true to skin, and that's just how I am. And again, gonna go with my favorite setting powder, the Westman Atelier setting powder, and this is again in the shade what shade is this? Dune. And again, even with the setting powder, I don't do the white setting powders. I just don't want that like white cast. I want it to be true to skin. And also I use this as like an eyeshadow, so it's just cohesive with my concealer, like setting where I'm like concealing stuff, and this just evens my skin out nicely. So it's just like a nice cohesive skin. And again, these are all products that I use all the time already, and so this is why I love it, and I continue to use them every single day because they just work for my skin. And so now let's try some new stuff. So for cheek, I wanted to try the new Victoria Beckham. Why am I blanking out? These are the new Victoria Beckham. This is the liquid bronzers, water bronzers, and this is in the shade Heat Wave, and it's basically called a color. It's a bronze water tint. I don't know why I'm suddenly can't talk right now, but anyways, it's a bronze water tint. I think it's because I'm about to get my menstrual. I've been already feeling all the symptoms, like the pre-symptoms you get, like fatigueness, cramping, bloating, kind of like your brain is in a fog. And so that's where I'm at. And I hate when your body like tricks you and you're getting all these symptoms before you even get it. And so yeah, so my brain is kind of like in that fog. But anyways, so that's this. There's only two shades. This is the darker one, and this one is specifically for brown skin, like darker toned skin. So I'm excited to try this on with you. So you just pump it and then just like a drop, and you are just going to put like a few drops on your cheeks. So it looks like that, and it might look a little scary because it's dark, but again, I did test this out, and I actually want to use my new blush brush from Hourglass. And so you just blend it out, and it is so hydrating because it's water-based and it's buildable. So you can build this out. It literally just seeps into your skin because it's water-based and is, again, like I said, this is so innovative. Like there's nothing else like this out there, because there's a lot of bombs out there, but not a water bronze like this. Not like this at all. It's not even like, what is it? Like the Westman Atelier one, or even my Jones Road gel bronzer. So there's gel bronzers, there's like my Dior bronzing balm stick, but nothing that's water. So it's game changing and it's buildable. So even though you saw like it's super dark when you put it on, but it's not. And it just looks like skin. And I had this on yesterday again. My hairstylist was just like, it just looks like you have skincare. Like your face just looks like you've been naturally like tanning or sun-kissed, like a bronzy glow from the sun. And that's exactly what I want, like a natural sun-kissed bronze. It's so hydrating. And by the way, again, these brushes are amazing. They're soft. The bristles are just like, they pick up pigment, they blend seamlessly. This is why I love the Hourglass. Now I have 3 brushes, but they're so good. So now I want to bring you in a little close up so you can see that it's just this beautiful like bronzy glow. It's not dark or heavily pigmented at all, and that's what I really like. And it is buildable, so you can add more, and that's what I love about this product, because it is buildable. It's not like, you know, just like one application and it's super dark. So you can actually add more product as you need and make it like create the perfect bronzy glow that you want to achieve. And again, this is so compact, and again, compared to my Dior, I mean, it's great for travel as well. And I just love how easily this just like blends into your skin, how hydrating it is because it's water-based. But just look at that bronzy glow. And again, you can use this actually all over your face for that beautiful bronzy wash of color all over, not just your cheeks, which again, I just personally like to use it for contouring and just like on my cheeks for that beautiful bronzy glow. But I will add a little bit of just like bronze right here, and then you can use it just like to sculpt whatever product is left. But it just looks so beautiful. So that was the first one. Highly recommend. This is a game changer, so unique and different, and this is why I love Victoria Beckham. I mean, I love her makeup. I've already been wearing her makeup for a few years now, and yesterday again was checking out more products at Nordstrom at her counter, at the her makeup and stuff, and so it's just so good. Like, she is just amazing, and absolutely love her products. And so now I'm actually looking for my lip liner, which I'm like, where did my lip liner go? Oh, here we go. And so we'll be trying that out next. So on top of this, again, because I do like to wear a little bit of more bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Caudalie bronzing powder. And again, I'm just going to use my new blush brush to just add a little bit of that natural glow on top of my Victoria Beckham water bronze tint. Oh, and this is actually going to be so perfect for the summer and on vacation and things like that, because it is so incredibly lightweight and just so natural, and it's not going to sit on your face like you have makeup on. It's just going to look like your natural skin, but you just got this like beautiful bronzed tint, which is amazing. And that is kind of what I'm, you know, trying to achieve like all year round, to have that beautiful sun-kissed glow. And then for bronzer, highlighter, gonna go with my Tower 28. And I love this because it just gives you that nice, natural, beautiful, again, highlight without it looking like you have highlight, just in the spots where the sun is going to hit, and gives you that nice, beautiful like glow. And I put a little bit on my nose all the time. And so that is that. And then I want to do the lips, so let's do lips next. Actually, I do this every time. I always forget a product, but I actually wanted to put a little bit of my new Jones Road, the new lip and cheek. But I'm not going to use this for my lips. These are the blush sticks, and I'm actually going to go with the shade Pinch, which is this beautiful like natural rosy pink shade. And since I just want something a little bit more like a natural rosy lip color, cheek color, again, I'm telling you, it's the menstrual rain I'm on right now. And I mean, you can dab this on directly on your cheek, but I think I'm gonna first just grab it a little bit of product with my brush. But you can do either, and you can just blend with your fingers, blend with the brush. But I just want a little bit of that pinky, natural, rosy cheek color. And oh, the color is just so beautiful. Just a natural, everyday, rosy, pink, and that's why it's called Pinch. It's supposed to be that like natural flush of rosy pink color, and this just looks so beautiful. And that's it. I'm not going to put any more. Just want to bring it in, and I'm going to blend again with the highlighter I had on, because I already put the highlight on. But this just blends so nicely, and I like to smile so that I know exactly where to, you know, focus on, so that you're not going too low or too high for your blush. And voila, and that is the color. And don't mind, there is a little bit of scarring here, as you can tell, and that's what I'm trying to get rid of, some breakout scarring. And so trying to it's actually showing a little bit, even though I put my concealer on, and so it's a little annoying, but it will go away. So that is this, and this is amazing because I'm gonna put this in my makeup bag right now, because this is such a beautiful shade and color, and again, so compact. These are immediately going into my makeup bag, and I'm gonna be wearing those because it's just a nice beautiful flush of color. And also that color is perfect for spring and summer, just a nice rosy cheek color. And to go with that, now we can do lips. And so I want to show you first actually let's do the La Mer. I want to show you this one because I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm actually gonna keep on my Victoria Beckham, because it's just more natural for today. But this La Mer color in Terra, in this beautiful like Terra, it's like a brick red brown shade, very buildable. And I just want to show you with one swipe how you can see color already. Like, how gorgeous is that? And so this is what I'm talking about. Balms like this, like a tinted lip balm like this, that actually shows color, where it's not like a tiny tint, especially for pigmented lips like mine. I want to be able to, with one swipe, see the color, and then you can build upon it too. And it's such a pretty color. And it has the miracle broth in this, and it is so incredibly hydrating, whilst it's going to nourish, heal, and soothe your like dry, cracked lips. But now you have it in beautiful shades. So this is one of their newer shades. So now I think they have like 6 shades now. In December they came out with 4, and then this year, I think over a month ago or so, they came out with 2 more shades. And this one I've been following as soon as they came out with this shade. I loved Cocoa, which is like that deep plum burgundy color. This is more of your like brick red color, like that terracotta color, and it is gorgeous. And so this is perfect again for my lip tone. It looks so beautiful, and so this is amazing. And so I'm gonna wipe this off, but I wanted to show you, this is what I'm talking about for lip products, for brands out there to create something like this where it's actually going to show on my lips. People who have pigmented lips, for this type of product to be able to actually show, because whenever I look at pictures, whether it's a tinted lip oil, lip balm, lip gloss, it's like a very slight hint of color, but it's mostly just shiny and glossy. I don't see color. Unless you just have naturally light pink lips, you'll see the color. And this is exactly what I am talking about. And so let me know your thoughts in the comments if you've struggled with this too, but that's why I'm showing you products. For someone who has already dark pigmented lips, I'm looking for lip balms, lip glosses, lipsticks that are actually going to show color beautifully with one swipe right away, and then you can build upon it on your lips. All right, so I cleaned my lips, so it's all clean, and I'm gonna go in with my Victoria Beckham lip liner. And this is in the number 3, I think. I'm forgetting the shade. But again, even with lip liners, I want it to show. And this one is like a beautiful like mauvey pink color. It's more on the pinky, mauvey pinky side versus the mauvey brown side. And this just, again, you can see how it just changed my lips. And it's so smooth, glides on so beautifully. And so I'm gonna wear the new Victoria Beckham lip gloss, and this is the shade Fizz. And it's so hydrating, super shiny, non-sticky. And you can just see how the color just shows so naturally. And for me, wearing a lip liner first just helps create that base. There's no, you know, bleeding of like the lip product as well. And I feel like it's just going to leave like that beautiful stain, especially after your lip balm or gloss or lipstick fades. But this is exactly what I was looking for spring and summer, just something a little bit lighter. And I do have my Victoria Beckham lipstick that I absolutely love, and that's more on the mauvey side, like a mauvey lilac side, and so this one is like a mauvey pink, and it's just perfect. Again, a nice complement to my tan brown skin, and again, it matches perfectly with the rosy cheeks. So again, so you can see the color, it just looks so good, and it's not sticky. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. Honestly, it feels like more of a balm, like a balm style than a gloss style, but it's very shiny, it's super hydrating, and it just feels so good. So again, this is why I love Victoria Beckham. She makes amazing makeup. It is so good. Next is, of course, my Merit eyebrow gel. Now, I did try the Victoria Beckham one, but she tried it on with obviously the tester eyebrow, like the mascara swab, or what do you call it, like brush, versus I wish they actually made the actual tester of the actual brush itself for the Victoria Beckham eyebrow gel. And I should have got it, but after this one is done, I think I'm gonna try the Victoria Beckham one because it is super small. It was actually really nice. So I'm gonna try that out next time for the eyebrow gel once my Merit one is almost done, because I did like, it was like a comb, just to like comb your hair, so it's slightly different than this, more like that comb style. And I was very intrigued as to like how that would actually work. I liked that, you know, it's just hard. I wish that even the representatives were like, I wish they made the tester brushes exactly replicated to you, so you get a more accurate feel of the, you know, how the product will go on with that specific brush. But this is the one I love and use. I tried the Jones Road one. The brush was too thick and big and it just gets clumpy. And then I tried the Glossier one. That was good, but that was like too small. So this one was like in between, and it was perfect. And so again, and it just like goes on so naturally, as you can see. So yeah, so I'll try the Victoria Beckham one and see if that one actually works. My hands are really dry, so I'm gonna use my new Skylar Santal, Sacred Santal hand cream, and this smells amazing, and it's super hydrating, and I just absolutely love this packaging. I mean, just look at that. It just looks gorgeous. And that's going to go in my bag and be my everyday in the office. And it smells, you're just going to just smell your hands. It's like the beautiful woodsy, musky, warm woodsy scents, which I absolutely love. And then before I spray my hair, I'm going to actually wear my new fragrance. And again, this is Somewhere But Nowhere from Lure, and the packaging is just so incredibly gorgeous. And this is that beautiful like burgundy bottle, and it is so beautiful. I mean, it just, and it smells amazing. So I'm so excited. And then it has the name on the back as well. But for today, this is going to be the fragrance of the day. It is just all those beautiful, again, scents that I love, with the cardamom and the cedar wood. It has the vanilla, it has the black tea. Honestly, just reminds me of like drinking a masala chai, but a vanilla version, with all the spicy, woodsy, you know, herbal notes. smells so incredibly good. What it does remind me of a little bit is actually the Charlotte Tilbury fragrance that I got. It was like the burgundy bottle, like the slim one that I had used. Almost kind of close to that, but not exactly. But I feel like this one is way better than that. And again, clean, vegan, and only $92. And so such a great price for this fragrance. It is amazing. And just now, like all those beautiful scents, like notes are just my favorite. Last but not least, wearing my Westman Atelier mascara, just like for a natural everyday look. It just helps to lengthen, separate, and just volumize, like that feather-like look mascara. And it is one of the best. Again, I got my niece this one, as I showed yesterday, for her to have. And I will get her the Swede one as well, because I think for her and my sister, because it's clean, it is amazing for those more dramatic eyelash looks when she needs it or like wants that. But I think since she's more simple and just like a very simplified makeup look, I think this one is going to be perfect for just a natural everyday look. And again, my niece has beautiful, long, thick dark lashes, and so mascara is just going to amplify her already natural beautiful lashes. And again, she's not wearing a whole lot of makeup, and I think maybe I'll give her my little makeup balm, cheek one, so that she can also use that for every day for herself. And maybe I'll see, maybe like one of the Jones Road, but I do love those as well, just like clean beauty for her as she's starting out, so that it doesn't like make her break out or anything like that as well. And so that is the makeup look, and this is just so easy, doesn't clump. It's what I like about it too. And I do like to do my lower lashes as well, because I have small eyes and I need everything that will help to like make my eyes pop. But today I'm gonna skip wearing eyeliner. I am not going anywhere, so just keeping it as natural as possible. And I just don't want it to bleed out, and just, you know, when you get that raccoon eyes, just not a very good look at all for us ladies. And so I'm just gonna avoid that, and especially in the summer times when it's like hot, I try not to wear eyeliner because of that reason, unless it's liquid, and I only wear that on top so that way it just stays intact. But that is the full makeup look. And lastly, because it is a rainy day and my hair does tend to get humid, I am going to, again, this lighting, even though I have my curtains closed, it is just a struggle. But I am going to use my Orbe anti-humidity spray, and this really helps. And again, what I did forget to mention was that, and I think I might have mentioned it, I don't remember, but this is, unlike my Color Wow hair, what is it called? The Color Wow, you know, the silver bottle that is, again, slipping my mind because of menstrual rain. But basically, it's like the anti-frizz and humidity one, the silver bottle, like the extra strength one. That one, you use that when your hair is damp, then it's heat activated to help with all the frizz and protect your hair and make it nice and shiny and glossy. This one is actually used on dry hair, so after you style your hair is when you want to spray it on. And again, as you can see, did not leave my hair like flaky, did not leave it like, it's not crunchy. I can actually move my fingers through my hair. It just looks really soft and shiny. And just look at that, it just looks so good, and helps with all of the frizz. And again, I've been using this for the past year now, or not, yeah, like the past 6 months or so, or a little more than that, and in the travel size, because I started off with the travel size and then committed to the big size because that is just how good it is. And again, even when I have like those sleek back hair days and I use my hair wax stick, I spray this and it just stays put. Even walking home in like the wind, in the rain, it stayed. Like there was no frizzies. It kept my hair intact, and it was actually very, very good. And so I do need to step out to go to Target because I actually forgot yesterday when I was out shopping to pick up some more pads. So I need to do that. I stopped wearing tampons, especially because of like the shock that you would get, and it's not really good. Even though I was using clean brands, it was still, for me, I just stopped it because of yeast infection, and also just like I was still getting those, like not all the time, but like I've had a few of those where you get like that shock, which is really not good for you. And I just went back to wearing organic, clean pads, and they're actually cooling now too. And so it just kind of helps cool you down there while you're on your menstrual. And so back to pads, but that is what I'm doing to keep myself, my vaginal health, my pH balance, everything just like safe and healthy as much as possible. Again, just using clean vegan products because I just want to really take my care of myself, like down there, my gut health, everything, overall wellness. And so yeah, so this is the look for today. I've sat down, and before I get ready, I wanted to actually show you the two pieces that I did find yesterday at the antique store. Now, I was a little sad that I didn't go away with a oil painting. That's what I was really excited about, to go in and see what new oil paintings I would find. There were beautiful oil paintings, don't get me wrong. They were just very massive and expensive, and I wish I had the space for them, but I don't. And so I want to build an art gallery, like a wall gallery with my oil paintings. But I did notice that there were way more prints than there were actual oil paintings. There was just so many prints, and I didn't want prints. I did find two oil paintings that I did like, but they didn't excite me as much as the other two that I had found previously. And I didn't want to get it just because I really wanted to be excited and really have a place for them in my home. So I didn't get them, but I did find two beautiful crystals. So let me show you. So the first crystal is this a beautiful little, like almost like bowl, but it's not. And it has its own little like stand, which I thought was gorgeous. And so as you can see, it's just this beautiful, intricate design. So it reminded me of my crystal that I found last time, crystal bowl that I use for like, that I put fruits and sometimes like biscuits in there, or like my sourdough bread or something like that in that crystal bowl in my kitchen. But this one, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is perfect for me to have like on my vanity or even on my, you know, shelf there, because I'm always constantly taking off like my rings, and this would be perfect for like my jewelry, like not just my rings, but anytime, just like, you know, whether this is by my sink in the kitchen or in the bathroom, I just have somewhere I can just safely keep my jewelry if I take it off. And I already have one on my vanity, but I'm gonna have to find a place for this. Either it's gonna go in my bathroom, it just looks so gorgeous, it's absolutely intricate and beautiful, or in my kitchen by the sink, just so that I can keep, you know, my hands free of jewelry when I'm washing. And I think most likely it'll go in my bathroom, but I just thought this was just so beautiful. I mean, just look at the detail. It is so cute, and it's just doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I just love just how beautiful and intricate this was. And there was a lot of crystals there. This was the only one. It was just like the only one, and I found it immediately, and I wasn't even looking for it, and it was just like perfect. I've seen some crystal ring holders that I was almost thinking about buying that were like $100, but this one was literally 11 bucks. I mean, it was going to go home with me. And then the next crystal that I found, this was just so beautiful. It was by all the other crystal like kitchenware stuff that I found, and this is just so pretty. So this is the crystal like tray, and it's separated, so it's like 3 compartments. So there's like 2 here and then 1 long one, and it's, you know, not too deep. It is the perfect like serving tray like style too, which is like beautiful. It's not a big serving tray, it's a small one. So again, when I'm making like my charcuterie board, just like if I'm by myself at home, or even just like presentation when I have people over, like this is just so beautiful. I have my charcuterie board, like my actual one, but I thought this one was just beautiful. Again, it's just a beautiful crystal, and this was 15 bucks. Again, such a great find. I didn't spend that much at all. It was under 30 bucks with both of these. And again, this is why I like antique shopping, because you never know what beautiful pieces that you're gonna end up finding. And this is just so beautiful. It does need a wash, a good wash, but otherwise, like, the quality. It's not too heavy, and it is just, there was so many other beautiful crystals there, but definitely want some like crystal glasses, stemware for like drinks and stuff. But oh my goodness, this is just so pretty. And again, just great, amazing finds. So these are my 2 antique haul shopping finds, and you never know every time you go into an antique store what treasures you're gonna find. So I'm gonna finish getting ready for the day. It is a beautiful spring day, so definitely want to go for a walk, especially since I need to go hit up Target. But I will see you ladies in my next vlog. Bye.